Tales Across Borders kind of came about because 4 women who love animals wanted to try and organize a group where we could be more helpful to the animals in the community. All 4 of us women go out into the community every day, going to our jobs, going down to the supermarket, and we're always seeing animals in need, and we wanted to create Tales Across Borders to help these animals.
Let me tell you a little bit about this guy. This is Dexter, and he's one of our newest arrivals. We pulled him from Wasco County Animal Shelter. He's about 5 months old now, so when we got him he was about 4 months old. And he seemed okay the day we brought him up, but the next day he started to just get really sick. We found out he had Parvovirus, which is, it's very deadly, and most puppies actually that come down with it, they end up not surviving. But he is a little survivor. As you can see, he's just adorable, and he survived. He's just a really, really wonderful little guy. He's a little min pin. We think he's a min pin mix, and he is available for adoption.
So this is Penny. She's one of our rescue dogs. We pulled her from a shelter in the Central Valley called Wasco Animal Shelter, and when we got her, she was forgotten in a cage in the back of the shelter. She had demodectic mange. She had her fur, her skin was all swollen and red, and her fur was falling out, and she was just so timid and scared, and she really wasn't going to make it. She was on the euthanasia list. She was going to be killed at the shelter, and we pulled her, we took her right to the our vet, and gave her the medication she needed for the demodectic mange, and had her teeth cleaned, and now she's thriving. She's doing really well. She's ready to be adopted. She deserves a second chance.
Just the other day we had, as an example of just how full and really dire the situation is right now, even locally here in Berkeley and Oakland and Alameda, there was just a shelter that contacted us the other day that was pleading for us to help them find homes for their animals. Right now their shelter conditions are really dire, and they're doubling up on dogs in the kennels, and it's getting to be just a really stressful environment for the animals. So that's, you know, with more funding and more foster homes and fosters that we can get, you know, that'll allow us to help those shelters, you know, and get some of those dogs out of there.
Again, I think that, you know, just educating people about how important spay and neuter is, and even vaccinating their animals just from when they're puppies. If you vaccinate, you're gonna reduce the amount of animals that get sick. Spay and neutering, you're going to reduce the amount of unwanted litters with kittens and puppies that will end up in the shelter that will get euthanized. So that's also one of the things that where the money goes to is having some kind of support network where you can either fund low-cost clinics or put money towards vets that will volunteer their time with a certain low amount. So it's about really reaching out to the community, and that's really what we want to do. So
the money goes to providing things like blankets. A lot of the animals that we get are sick, so they need some pretty rigorous treatments. So paying for their medicine and vet fees, also spay and neutering costs, warm beds and blankets, things like that. And we're also partnering right now with a small vet clinic in a rural town in Mexico called Jalapa, and we'd like to do more of that, but right now we're focusing on helping this one woman who is doing a lot to improve the lives of dogs and cats in that neighborhood, so helping her get the fees and funds that she needs to run her clinic and stay there.
One of the reasons, the major reasons we created Tales Across Borders is because what we're really finding is that there are lots of people that want to help these animals, But it all comes down to money, and there's not enough money to help the animals. For one dog that we pull from the shelter, it can range from $200 to $500 just for a basic spay and neuter, for some basic antibiotics. They usually have teeth problems, they need their teeth pulled, and Tails Across Borders wants to do more of helping these animals and giving them the care they need, the medical attention, but we can't do it without money.